You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
What are you up to now?
I'm saving up for a new broom.
Revelio.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
Revelio. Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to her... Now, as I mentioned, next we'll...
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. Your weeds possess their own rugged form of beauty. Students are like plants. They require nutrients from a variety of sources. If you plant every day, harvest time is always soon to follow. Now remember, a wand is not a trowel. Keep at it. A garden requires patience as much as water and sunlight. Your weeds possess their own rugged form of beauty. The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that. Keep at it. A garden requires patience as much as water and sunlight. Your weeds possess their own rugged form of beauty. Now remember, a wand is not a trowel. Keep at it. A garden requires patience as much as water and sunlight. Your weeds possess their own rugged form of beauty. Now remember, a wand is not a trowel. Water, soil, sunlight, and a touch of magic. That's all your garden needs. The venomous tentacula isn't so much murderous as it is simply misunderstood. Keep at it. A garden requires patience as much as water and sunlight. The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that. Now remember, a wand is not a trowel. Keep at it. A garden requires patience.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomp. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. but you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cat. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Levioso.
Look at that. They'll try anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above dogweed. You... Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clark.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom.
I tended to the Chinese chomp.
Remarkable plants. And good.
Magical
I'm glad. Well, I suppose...
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. anything.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I just know we were finally going to win.
Revelio.
Where did you get your dragonite gloves? I saw you handing that to apology. You know my gloves went missing.
Reparo.
Thought I'd
Accio. Revelio.
Squirted stink sap all over myself.
I can't wait until I'm a 6th year.
Reparo.
Apology anymore.
Levioso.
Is Professor Garlic mind?
I think garlic puts that venomous tint.
Revelio.
See you next time. I will
Levioso.
about that. If I'm more inclined to
Accio.
apology the plus, I'm sure Garlic could point you in the right direction. Then get that complexion better settled. Have you finished your herbology essay? I'm dreaming about parsonage sticks and the black beetle ones. My interest in herbology stems solely from my desire to excel in potions. If you can't brew with it, don't grow it, I say. That maid girl can speak and fly better than anyone. Full fool, if you ask me. I was destined to be a glorious piece of Quidditch champion captain this morning. I was. Wonder what Kagawa thinks of Quidditch being cancelled. Bet she's fuming. Witches is my favourite. At least I get to see all the brew. Even if I can't afford one myself. I'm trading my Hookshine 79 for a newer version. Perhaps you can meet me after herbology.
Revelio.